Hey guys, welcome to another Pick a Card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to the channel. We are going to be taking a look at the energy for the season of fall. So kind of the autumn equinox is coming up. So I figured we would take a look at what's coming up over the next 3 months or so as we kind of go through fall season. The equinox is happening on September 22nd. 2024 is what we're reading for. So yeah, I mean, any fall equinox you're coming across this, you can look at it, but the one that I'm reading for is coming up in the next couple days. So we're going to take a look. We've got 3 piles here. We have pile number 1 with this smoky quartz crystal. We have pile number 2, which I believe this is like a red jasper crystal. And then we have pile number 3, which is this amethyst crystal. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to. Timestamps will be down below for you guys. And then whenever you're ready, I will meet you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1, welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this smoky quartz crystal. This is going to be your reading for fall, to see what's coming up for you guys. I did do a general reading on fall, which you can find on my channel a few videos back. So yeah, basically you can check that out if you have not already. We're going to, I've pre-pulled all the oracles here, and we are going to take a look at these first before we dive into the reading. So they both of these cards actually are from the Seasons of the Witch, the Mabon Oracle, this one. So it's actually specifically for equinox, fall equinox themes. So we have cranberries number 10, and we have apple of my eye number 2. So cranberries says, devour the truth and let it sink into the depths of all that came before and all that will come after. And apple of my eye says, not all that's alluring may be what it seems, see beyond the illusion. I'm also getting like the energy of like forbidden fruit, like that is coming towards me for some reason. We also have stability here with earth spirit. We have wise woman of the grove with grace. We have the chess queen with trust and strategizing. And we also have surrender to setting limits. It's healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Okay. So there could be something you might have to say no to, something that's maybe kind of like tempting, I'm getting. There might be some like sort of illusion around a situation here where, or maybe even something's just like not clear, or something just doesn't feel right, and you're having to kind of maybe say no, or to set some sort of boundaries here with something. Again, I feel like with this truth energy, it's like listening to your own truth, listening to yourself. I feel like there's like messages or insights that you're kind of getting this fall, or even during this equinox time period, as we kind of enter into fall, where you're having to kind of like trust yourself. It feels like trust your own plan, trust the divine plan, that if something's not for you, you have to trust that. Don't just like accept something because you feel like it's maybe your only option right now. It's kind of giving me the energy of like in relationships, it can be really easy to just be like, someone approaches you, wants to get to know you, whatever, and we go along with it because we're just happy that someone's interested in us, or we're just happy and excited that, you know, there's something to explore. But it's like that person might not be right for you. So just because they're interested in you doesn't mean you have to go along with it just because that's what they want, or because you feel like you should. Like if it doesn't feel right and it's just not really up your alley, then I feel like, you know, trust that there's maybe something or someone better out there for you. I'm also getting too that if you're going along with, if you get tempted by something, this could influence your stability or just kind of knock you off course a little bit here for some reason. So being very mindful of, like, I feel like too, especially if you're like, you've set a plan, or this could even be too like I don't know, let's say you're working out, you're in a workout routine, and there's something that's trying to almost like take you off course. I feel like that's what this is saying, is like something could be tempting you and it's going to throw off your strategy or throw off your stability here with what you've already kind of like cultivated. Let's see what the tarot has. We'll see if there's any other additional kind of extra information. What does pile 1 need to know for the fall energy here, the autumn equinox? So we have the Hermit energy, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Chariot, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is like moving in a way that supports you and your heart. Like really figuring out what you want, what's in alignment with you. Not being, again, like tempted or swayed by other things. Like really, this is like really about knowing you and your path and your journey and where you're trying to go and what you're trying to move towards in your life, or what you want to have for your life, whether it is relationships or love or a passion or something you want to experience in your life. I feel like there might be, it's interesting because an ace would be a yes, but I feel like it's a yes in maybe a different direction. Like the Chariot, usually the two horses are kind of being pulled in opposite directions, or like either in towards each other or away. And even in this one, like the darker horse is moving straight, but this one's kind of off kilter, right? So it's like something could be trying to, I feel like, take you off your path, and you have to really be mindful, I feel like, of staying on track and like keeping with your goals, keeping with your intentions here. Like keep investing in the things that are going to make you successful or make you victorious or help you overcome things or challenges in your life here. Why the Hermit here for pile 1? Like I feel like there's either something, again, like you've already put into place where something could take you off track, or you're moving in a direction, something new comes along your path, or something in general comes along your path, and it's like it could take you kind of off course. So just be mindful if it's really for you or not. So we have the Knight of Wands. We also have the King of Cups with the Hermit here. What else? And we have the Death card, and we have the Four of Cups. I feel like you're definitely working through some sort of transformation or shift. This is really about what lights you up, though. Like the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups, like what fills your cup, what lights you up, what emotionally feels good for you. Because I feel like with the Four of Cups, again, this Ace of Cups here that's being given to you, I don't feel like is maybe 100% up your alley. I think you have to trust your senses, trust your feelings. Don't be afraid to say no. Especially if maybe something's not giving you all that you need or all that you want. Like it might be kind of the right thing, but it might not be fully the right thing. And it's like having to kind of hold out, not for perfection, but hold out for just what you value and what you honor. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. And we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. So this is giving me, I Again, that kind of like planning for the future or like setting your intention. Definitely putting energy into things, but again, it's like, is it the right energy to put yourself into? I feel like though, if it's not, you're gonna find the right thing that is. This could be something that you are waiting for, like having to wait for, having to hold out for, because this has to do with something with like your stability, your foundation, your long-term goals, planning, even just your health, like your, you know what I mean? There's something to do with your stability. This somehow influences your stability. This could be money. This could be your health. This could be your relationships, right? Like it throws off either your vibe and your energy, or it's not maybe fully 100% aiding in your, it's not giving the stability that you want for your future somehow. But I feel like there's something that's going to be coming in that is. You just have to, I feel like, almost like either stick to your guns or just not be swayed by something that's kind of like half-ass. I don't really know how else to say it, but honestly, the energy that it's giving me, and it doesn't have to be love related, but I'm going to relate it to love because that's kind of the easiest example that I have. It's like a person who's like tempting to like get to know and that sort of thing, but they don't want the long-term committed relationship that like you do, or you have different values, you have different like expectations of what you're looking for. And so it's like, yeah, sure, maybe this person's a good person and maybe they're attractive and like all these good things and you get along with them and that sort of thing, but they still just might not be giving you what it is that you truly need and what it is that you truly want. Because I feel like you've gone through a bit of a transformation on a personal level here when it comes to like what it is that you want, your emotions, your knowing your own path. And it's like this person or this situation just doesn't give you 100% of that. And so it's like, stick to your guns of what it is that you do want. And you don't have to be like, you know, with this grace card, this is just saying like, I think it's like how you're going to handle the situation is going to be like with grace, where it's like, you're not, you're not being rude. You're not being like, you know, putting people down or anything. You're just saying like, no, this is what I stand for. And you're handling it very gracefully, or you will handle it very gracefully, or you're being encouraged to. So that's kind of what I'm getting for this. Let me see if there's anything else here for pile 1 this fall. Energy. Strength. Yeah, again, like stick to your guns. 5 of Swords. Don't let anyone try to like bait you, or I don't know why that's coming through, but like it's like don't let people's pressure get to you. And again, like no is a full sentence, so it's like you don't have to, yeah, with the Strength card, like I do see you moving in a new direction or a different direction, but it's like don't be tempted and swayed off course by something else here, someone else's ideas of things or someone else's opinions of things. So that's pretty much what's coming through for you guys. So hopefully that resonates. If not, I mean, you can obviously check out the other piles that I have. I don't know what they're about, but you can check out the other piles, and as well, you can check out the collective reading that I did for the fall equinox and fall energy. It's kind of like, I think it says like cozy fall, something like that in the title. And as well, if you would like to see more readings from me, you can join the Soulful Circle, which is my monthly membership for I basically do collective readings like for that small group, that collective over there, checking out the energy and how we can progress and move through. And yeah, they're basically readings that kind of help empower people. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely check that out. The link for that's down below. It's $11 a month. And there's usually about like 3, maybe 4 readings a week. But usually around 3 is kind of the sweet spot for me. So yeah, if you want additional readings, then feel free to check out our community there. So otherwise, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, being here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this red, I think it's red jasper. This crystal, this is going to be your reading for the fall energy, what's kind of coming in here. So I have pre-pulled the oracles here, so we're going to kind of dive in and see what is going on. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a powerful one. Okay, so we have both these cards here are from the Seasons of the Witch, the Mabon Oracle, which is the actual Autumn Equinox deck. It's new, I got it. I really enjoy it. So we have Queen of the Dead. Fear not the rage of fire living within, for it is the power of your fierceness waiting to taste you fully. We also have Tobacco here, which says, feed your ancestors, raise the sacred smoke to them. They are hungry to connect. We also have Protection here. We have Flow. We also have Surrender to negative thinking. It says, you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. We also have Surrender to your soul's path. It says your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. And we also have the Phoenix here, which says Resurrection, Surrender to change. Okay. First of all, I feel like the message that I'm getting is like your ancestors, spirit, your spiritual team, whoever you normally kind of like try and work to connect with, God, source, you know, the universe, it's wanting you to connect with them more. I feel like they're working to protect you and support you. I mean, they always are, right? But I feel like there's something specific they're wanting you to, I don't know, somehow like connect with them or talk to them. So I'm not sure if maybe like, you know, maybe do some meditation, maybe do some prayer, maybe like slow down just so you can like hear their, you know, your intuition, the insights that are like trying to come for you, towards you. I do see this like power though, like you stepping into your power, this like fiery energy, but at the same time like this slowing down. So I'm almost getting like this maybe fire energy here is more of like your power, your strength, your creativity, even like just like this passion within you. And then it's like but you're flowing, you're allowing things, like you're having to definitely embrace kind of like what's coming towards you. And it's funny, these cards have very similar scenery on them, but like you're going through a bit of a journey here. And so I feel like the things that you've been going through, the things that you're having to navigate through this fall season, it's like kind of go with them. Like don't try to resist things, or if you notice yourself resisting things, some of you this could be even in your mind, like resistance when it comes to certain things or changes even that you're trying to make in your life. I almost feel like some of you are maybe trying to like get something going here in your life. You're wanting a change, but then it's like on your path and on your journey, things pop up that kind of like hold you back or make you feel not good enough, or you know what I mean? Like there's negative thoughts that start to come in that interrupt this flow. And like your spiritual team is wanting to connect with you as well. For some of you, when you get into this like negative thinking or things kind of popping up here for you that are like negative in your opinion of the path, like they kind of things steer you off path, or you lose motivation, you lose hope, those sorts of things, that's when Spirit wants you to connect with them the most. Let's see what the tarot has for you guys. Pile number 2, what do they need to know for the fall? This equinox energy with the next 3 months of fall. What do we need to know here? 8 of Pentacles. We have the Strength card, which is another 8. 10 of Wands. I see you guys being very busy with work. 9 of Cups. Like a lot to do, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things that have your attention, or you're focused on things here. Like whatever you're working on, I think there's going to be changes. I think you're going to be overcoming a lot though too. We do have the Chariot here at the bottom of the deck. So the 9 of Cups makes me feel like you're working towards this dream. You're working towards this vision. You're definitely in this energy of definitely not giving up. Like I don't see you giving up, even if there are negative things coming your way, but I feel like there's your thoughts and your mental aspect could really be kind of weighing you down, and that's something that I feel like you're needing to maybe kind of gain control over or pay attention to. But I also feel like with this Eight of Cups, it's saying like don't try to be perfect in your path. Your path is going to come with ebbs and flows. There's going to be, highs and lows to your path. And so this is really about just embracing all that comes towards you and knowing that you have the ability to make it through your challenges, to make it through your situation here. I feel like there's a change though that's trying to happen. What is this change for pile 2? What is this change for them that's trying to come through? We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Fool. Some of you could be learning new things. I do definitely see a new path, obviously, with the Fool card. Some of you could be going to school or starting even just like a course of something here. We have the Eight of Cups, so it's like, again, some of you could be starting a new job. Like you're leaving, Eight of Cups, you're leaving something and moving into something new. The Phoenix card does say resurrection, but I don't feel like it's like, I feel like it's more of like a rebirth rather than like you going back to something, if that makes sense. So I'm seeing this as like you making a change and like stepping more fully into yourself rather than you going back to something from the past, right? The Page of Pentacles though, I mean, maybe for some of you, if you're going back to something from the past, it's like you're learning about something that wasn't interest previously for you, but now you're stepping fully into it. We have the Five of Wands. We also have the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like the change and opening yourself up to the change, like taking the leap is challenging. Because as much as you're doing a lot of things, you're having to kind of make some sort of like leap is what I'm getting, like stepping up into the next level for yourself. I feel like that's what this change is about, is like this level that you're trying to get to or what you're trying to step into here. We have Justice, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're balancing things out, coming out of maybe a more challenging time. Or that's at least what you're trying to balance the scales. You're trying to do the right thing. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, so I feel like, Destiny's on your side. Again, your spiritual team is on your side here. You do have a lot of good energy to support you making changes here. But I feel like it's like you're your own limitation or you're your own enemy kind of thing, where it's like you're having to kind of gain control of your own self, your own thoughts, your own energy, your own vibration in order to keep moving forward. Your spiritual team is trying to guide you out of whatever situation that you're in, is trying to help you, is trying to support you. So some of you definitely, again, need to like connect with your spiritual team to gain more insight as to like how we move beyond this, how we move forward, what direction to move forward into. Where is this change going to impact them the most? What area of their life? Interesting, there's that Queen of Wands energy, which this card reminds me of the Queen of Wands with the fiery energy. So for what area of your life, we have the Hierophant, we have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you are going to be like resisting resisting tradition. I almost said transition. So some of you, again, are resisting this transition somehow. But I feel like you are doing something kind of like your own way, changing something up. This could have to do with like how you make money or how you are in relationships. Clarify the Hierophant. Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like you're kind of just doing things your own way. You're not conforming to traditions. So some of you, this is like how you show up in business, or how you show up in work, or how you work in general, or it could also be relationships. I feel like if it's relationships, you might be non-traditional in some capacity. But this is kind of like you beating to your own drum and like resisting the way your ancestors did things, or your spirit, like not your spiritual team, but like the way your family did things, or you know, the way your parents did things, or whatever, the way society has done things. You're doing things kind of like, again, to the beat of your own drum, not really worried about. I think that's why you have to have so much confidence in yourself, because you're kind of going like against the grain. I feel like you could definitely see this with somehow with regards to like your money or your foundations somehow, like, you know what I mean, your stability in that sense, like your material world. But we do have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you are, again, once you step into your power, it's like there's no holding you back. But I do feel like you have to embrace this change. You have to allow yourself to step into this and go with the flow. Like, go with, again, even with the flow, this is making me think that it's like there's not as much structure to what it is that you're doing. You're doing something kind of differently in that sense. So kind of like get out of your own way, basically, is what I'm getting. Step out of your own way, get out of your own way. Don't be afraid to take that leap. Don't be afraid to make the change. Don't be afraid to go with the change as well if things are just changing for you. And don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Like, really kind of like harness that inner voice that's maybe telling you can't, or you shouldn't, or other people don't do it this way, or whatever, right? Really kind of embrace that part of your journey, because again, it's like you have to surrender kind of to your own path, your soul's path, right? And so you're maybe learning some lessons right now or this fall, but I feel like it's going to lead to good things and to a positive change where you feel more empowered, more like yourself, more supported. So hopefully that resonates for you guys. Let me know down below. If not, you can obviously check out any of the other piles. As well, if you enjoy readings from me, I do have a membership, which is called the Soulful Circle. Basically, I upload 3-ish readings a week, roughly. We kind of check out the energy to support you along your journey, kind of give you some guidance and some motivation, if you will, to kind of keep going and moving forward with things. So if you want some additional insight from me, I do those readings for the collective there. So the link for that will be down below, and it's $11 a month. Yeah, otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here, watching, liking, subscribing, all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this amethyst crystal. This is going to be your reading for the equinox, fall equinox, autumn equinox, equinox, however you want to say it. We're going to take a look at the energy for you guys. I did do a collective reading on this, but if you did not see it, so you can find that on my channel as well. But otherwise, yeah, let's get into it. So, pile 3, we have Campfire here. This is from the Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle, which is the Autumn Equinox Oracle. It says campfire. Number 6, do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak. We also have cacao, which is also number 5, which is interesting. So it says, you are loved, you are held, and you already have everything you seek. I'm noticing the owl on their shoulder, which is giving me the energy of like wisdom, like you have the knowledge kind of within you. We have letting go, number 35. We also have stillness with number 33, and freedom. We also have the rainbow prince, which says compensation and perseverance. And we have surrender your ego. It says cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Okay. I don't really feel like you're coming from this place of ego. I feel like it's just like kind of reminding you, you know, I really feel like there's this energy of you like not giving up on a situation or just yourself. I'm also getting this interesting message where some of you might have something to say to a group of people, or just in general, like saying out loud, like something you need to say out loud that I think for some of you, you understand, or you know that like this could, I'm almost getting this energy of like this could have people leave or walk away, or you're going to have to then let go of a group of people, or even on social media, maybe this is like something you want to say that you know is going to like lose you followers, or you know what I mean? Like something like that where you like, but it's very much on your heart to express this. Like there's something you got to release here that you've been reflecting on and that you've been thinking out, something you want to, even if you're not afraid of like losing people or letting things go, it's like you need to let this go. You need to let this out. You need to set this free. And I feel like it's like doing this from a place of compassion for yourself, doing this from a heart-centered space, which I feel like you're doing. I feel like this surrender your ego is coming up because it's like, don't be worried about what people say. Don't be caught up and it's easy to think like, oh, I won't, or I'm not bothered by this. I'm not worried about what people might think of me. But then when you go and you do it and then people have their reactions, then sometimes it kind of like, it haunts you a little bit, if you know what I mean. Because I feel like there's like an expression of something. Maybe even something you want to tell to other people, like people who are close to you. And I feel like you're going to be like positively rewarded from this, whether it's energetically, spiritually, just like within your path. Like there's something good that comes from you speaking your mind or speaking up. And I think you're going to see a lot of support for you as well. I almost want to read this campfire energy and see what pops up here. Give me a moment here to pull this up. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so the campfire says its key words are telling stories, seeking advice from others, and moral of the story. So your higher self chose this card because it may be time to seek out help from others. You may find unexpected support, knowledge, or inspiration from someone who is more experienced and has a lot more stories to tell. Or you may find there are many people who have indeed walked in your shoes. Even the most consistently successful people have experienced failure and challenges. Be willing to listen to those who have come before you can help build your strength and give you hope that you can also overcome the obstacles that you're facing. Campfire could also mean an older mentor might be available to you now and will enter your life very soon, Welcome their advice, as many questions as you can. They may be able to offer a great deal of assistance if you're willing to approach them with humility and listen to what they have to say. This card could also mean that you may find yourself in a mentor position, that someone else has sought out your knowledge and guidance. If that's the case, trust that others see in you what you see in your own heroes. Be generous with your expertise and be the kind of person who offers the same motivation you hope to receive for yourself. So yeah, some of you, this is like kind of like what I was saying before. There's like, you might be, again, having to speak up about something, but and if you're worried about people not listening to you or accepting you, or I feel like as long as it comes from the right place, you're going to find your people, right? Like you're going to attract your people. Now, the other side of this is I feel like some of you have something you want to get off your chest. You want to express something with people who you can like confide in, or people who feel close to you, whether it's friends or family or a group, like a support group or something. There's something that you want to like almost like get off your chest, or something you want to say, that I feel like you're going to be very supported in this, whatever it is, in whatever context this is. Let's see what the tarot has. Yeah, we have Page of Swords, so it's like there's something to say. We also have the Emperor, Two of Swords, King of Pentacles. Yeah, so there could definitely be people like I don't know, confiding in someone like older than you, or like, is that even the book said like a mentor with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles? I'm getting that. I'm also getting too kind of this energy of like, I want to say something, but I'm not sure how this is going to affect me and like my image, or what people will think of me. Clarify this Emperor. There's kind of this like stoicism, is that how you say it? Where it's like kind of like almost like this, I'm kind of holding things back or not letting people see. Yeah, we got the Eight of Swords with the Emperor here, as well as the Eight of Wands and the Lovers. So yeah, it's like the fear of speaking up or saying something. Also, like this fear of, again, it's like on the outside, you're like maybe making it look like everything's good, or like I'm not bothered, or I don't have anything to like express, but I feel like inside you do. You could be really thinking about this, wanting to express to yourself in some capacity here, but like wanting to do it in the right way, or the aligned way for yourself, or wanting it to align with and like do the right thing, in the sense of, not like you're trying to control the outcome of it, but you're just trying to make sure it comes across in the right way. What's this Two of Swords? Nine of Cups. Again, I'm almost seeing like you're not like, or I'm almost seeing that you're not seeing how this is going to work for you in a good way. Give me one more with this Two of Swords. Eight of Cups. It's like you don't see that you're, by leaving this or letting this go, or like releasing this or freeing yourself from this, it's you're actually bringing yourself to a fulfilled place. Like this is something that's going to really nurture you. And yeah, we even have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of masculine energy here, which gives me kind of this like protective, like holding things close to your chest, or you've been holding things close to your chest. But again, I'm almost getting, yeah, it's interesting. So what's clarifying the King of Pentacles is the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. This makes me feel like there's people that you're expressing this to. And then we have this Three of Swords. So it's like people like, you know, expressing what's been on your heart, or what's maybe like freeing yourself from something that you've wanted to say or whatever. And I feel like it's like to a group of people. What's this Page of Swords? Yeah, we have the High Priestess, Five of Swords. So you've been keeping this quiet, whatever this is, or it's again, you've been keeping something like close to your chest here. Hierophant, King of Cups, Six of Cups. We also have the Five of Swords. I feel like this is like, again, there's been a lot of like internal stress, or like you've been holding on to this. Hierophant, King of Cups, Six of Cups. It's like something from your past. Some of you, again, this mentor energy with the Hierophant. Like there's people who have been through and who can sympathize with you, or people who are, again, are like able to support you or show up for you. I feel like it's just a matter of you putting it out there somehow. I feel like it's going to be really healing for you as well. Now, if you're a person who is like, it's not really, like I have something to say, but it's like in my messaging of like what I want to help people with and that sort of thing. Like, I feel like it's, again, obviously you needing to like put your message out there. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that, so again, support you, or that people like resonate with what you're saying. And I think they're going to see you as a very compassionate person, see you as somebody who they can come to as like some level of authority, or yeah, someone that they can share and express themselves with because you're so expressive and you're open. Anything else for pile 3? We have the Devil energy, and we have the Page of Wands. 9 of Wands. I feel like this is like, yeah, I feel like this is going to be something you're going to have to be patient with. You could have a lot of like shadow aspects coming up. Again, your ego, like something in you, that's where you're going to have to kind of like temper yourself. Like there might be like good days, bad days of like you, like I just see like wounds and that sort of thing, like maybe popping up here. Possibly for some of you, like getting in the way as well of like you, again, being able to express this and keeping this hidden and held back. Don't hide what you have to express. Like this isn't I feel like this is something you need to get out. This is something you need to vocalize. It's important, whether it's important for other people or important for yourself. It's important. Like some of you, this has to do with like your work, but it also could be influencing your day-to-day by holding this in. So I feel like there's something you have to, and it's going to go better than you think. Something you got to get off your chest. It's going to go better than you think, though. So hopefully that makes sense. It was kind of a little bit cryptic, but also kind of like specific in a way. So if that doesn't resonate, I mean, definitely check out the piles. Again, you can check out the collective reading as well. I also have my membership, my Soulful Circle membership, which is a tarot reading membership where I do collective readings for the group there, usually about 3 a week that are different and exclusive to only that group. And yeah, we take a look at the energy of what's coming up for the weeks and the months, but also just like the general energy and what's maybe coming up along our path that maybe you need support with. So if that's something that interests you, it's $11 a month. The link for that is down below. Again, it's the Soulful Circle membership. So yeah, you guys can check that out if you feel drawn to. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, being here. Thank you for subscribing and supporting me. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye.